Hey everybody and welcome back. Hope your guys' Wednesday went pretty well. Alright, jumping right into the news. So it looks like Sony is looking for people to basically get their help and test the next software updates. So you can sign up for a chance to be a beta tester and get an advanced look at some of the improvements coming to the PlayStation 4. Now I guess you can go to sign up. You have to be over the age of 18 and it starts anywhere from yesterday through early August. The registration, obviously. And it says once the beta starts, they'll close the registration, so don't delay. Now they ran tests for PS4's 3.0 and 3.5 system updates, and participants got to see all kinds of upcoming features before they were officially rolled out into the community of PlayStation. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I like the beta thinger. It's pretty cool. I don't have anything against it. You just get to see some brand new features and report bugs to Sony and stuff. I think it's just automatic. I don't think you have to actually know what bugs you're looking for and stuff. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. If you guys want to sign up, the link is down below in the description. Alright, moving on to the next piece of news. So it looks like, before I start, you guys heard me in yesterday's video, I pre-ordered No Man's Sky for the PC on Steam. I still might actually go and buy it for the PlayStation 4. I'm not entirely sure yet on that, but we'll have to see. But anyways, No Man's Sky was set to release alongside the PlayStation 4 version on August 9th, and now it got delayed to August 12th. So it's a 3-day delay. I'm not entirely sure why they did a 3-day difference there. Maybe people were speculating it's just so people will go out and buy a PS4 and buy No Man's Sky because they can't wait any longer. I don't really think that's the case. They might just be having trouble trying to get the game optimized for PC properly, even though the game went gold. I have no idea what or why they delayed it. I mean, it sucks that it's 3 days later, but at least the game didn't get delayed by months, because then I probably just said cancel pre-order and then just bought on PS4 for that matter. I mean, I still might buy both. I don't know what I want to do yet. I put it on PC because I'm banking and hoping on the fact that it will be playable on the HTC Vive sometime in the near future, so I can actually play this game in VR. That would be absolutely amazing. First, I'm just going to play it how I normally would, and then I'm going to be like, alright, I think I want to try it in VR. So it's going to be pretty cool, I think. Now, they said Hello Games was pretty quiet when they contacted them. They didn't really say anything. It's not the first time, obviously, that the game has been delayed. It's been delayed from the June 21st release date until August 9th. So, I don't know why it got delayed. It's just kind of a weird delay. It's 3 days. It's going to come out on... Let me look at a calendar real quick here. It looks like it's going to be coming out... It's supposed to come out on Tuesday. It will be coming out on a Friday. So maybe that's just to help weekend sales, possibly. It might boost the sales just a touch. I have no idea what actually... Personally, I think games should come out on Fridays, because then I guess people... Because normal people work a 5-day work week, and then they have the weekend off. So then that would pretty much... You might sell even more, because people have more time to play it that weekend. They'll be like, yeah, I want to buy it. I don't know. That's personally what I think it should be. All games should come out on Fridays. I don't know, that's just something I thought of. So anyways, I guess we'll have to see when this game will come out for PC. Obviously, we know when it will come out, but just interesting why they would delay it just 3 days. But anyways, moving on to the last piece of news. So I guess a new leak said that the Nintendo NX is basically a less powerful, entirely portable console. Now, this is in the Forbes article, because I guess now, according to Eurogamer, the NX is a 100% portable console with the entire pitch that it will take your games on the go, meaning that you can take the entire system with you. But I guess here's some highlights here, and I'll read them off here individually. It says, I guess on the report, on the go, the device has its own display and it's completely portable. It may have 2 controllers that attach to the unit itself, so it can be played to some effect like a mobile home console. At home, the console will plug into a docking station where you can then play its games on a large TV or regular TV. I actually kind of like that feature, to be honest with you guys. It's basically if I want to play Pokemon, I can go play Pokemon in the car, and then I can bring it back and plug it into the TV and play it on my HD TV. Actually, I'm a pretty big fan of that, so if they go with that, I actually might be happy. I thought it was going to be, this whole console was going to be, it's going to be a console you leave at home, but then if you want to transfer your data, your save data, to the portable portion of it, kind of like the Wii U, I guess, it would be almost kind of like that. You can transfer to that and then bring it with you in the car. Depending upon what it is, you might even be able to use a 3DS. I don't know. So that'd be cool. You could just transfer your Pokemon save data, and then you could bring it with you and come back and be like, all right, this is where I left off, and I want to play it on a TV now with a controller. That would be so cool. I guess also the NX will be using physical media, but it will be returning to cartridges, not discs. The recommended cartridge size may be 32 gigabytes, which is smaller than many modern games. If you guys don't know, Blu-rays are capacity right now up to 50 gigabytes. And I thought I heard, I don't know why this said the cartridge may be 32 gigs. Now, when you think of cartridges, it's not going to be the N64 style or the NES or the SNES cartridge style. It's going to be basically like what the 3DS games are. So, like, you guys know the 3DS games, the small little itty-bitty cartridges, kind of like that. It's basically an SD card. And I thought, like, when they said 32 gigs, the first thought was like, wow, that's really small in size. Because I know SD cards and I know the games could even go up to like 128 gigabytes, which would be insane to see that actually happen and put in motion. So I think that part of the report might be wrong, because there's no way they're going to limit it to 32 gigabytes. They're going to want it to be like 128 possibly. We'll have to wait and see. They said, since this is a huge change in tech, the NX will almost certainly be not backwards compatible. I can see that, just because they're not going to waste their time and they just want to get this new console out, and Nintendo's trying to rebrand themselves. Then they said, as for power, and then here's a direct quote, graphical comparisons with current consoles are difficult due to the vastly different nature of the device. But once again, we've heard Nintendo not chasing graphical parity. Quite the opposite, is sacrificing power to ensure it can squeeze it all in this technology into a handheld. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect from the NX yet. I mean, obviously they always say, oh, it's not about power, it's about this and that. Well, like, bottom line is, it all comes down to power. The NX isn't going to beat out the PS4 and Xbox One for power. The games are going to look like absolute shit on the console. It's just not going to be going over very well. And I won't even call this really a gimmick anymore. I mean, yeah, it seems like it could be a gimmick, but I actually like the idea, personally. I don't know if you guys feel the same. I'd love to hear it down in the comments, but I really like this approach. I mean, I thought it was going to be like what I said, where you put the console, you plug it into your TV. There's going to be like almost like a charger port or a docking station. You just slap her in, turn on your TV, and boom, your saved data just goes into the console, and now you just play the game as you normally would. That's how I'm envisioning this to be. Could be wrong, could be right, I have no idea. Or anyways, you could possibly even take your games out of the little handheld device even, this could be it, and throw it into your console portion, and then boom, you're playing it on your TV, so like have your saved data. Could be wrong on that as well. I don't know. That's just throwing those up in the air. So that is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how true these rumors are, but they sound like they're pretty spot on. But then again, crazier things have happened, and this might not even be close to what the NX is going to be. Who has any idea? I don't know who would know anything besides Nintendo. So people always overhype this stuff, and I'm just going to wait and see. Take it with a grain of salt, everybody, and we'll have to wait and see officially what Nintendo announces eventually here in the near future for the NX. I mean, personally, I think it's going to be pretty cool, but we'll have to just wait and see. And if they go underpowered again, I mean, yeah, they've been competing with PlayStation and Xbox for a while now. If they come under the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One specs, they're signing their death wish, because they need to try to get AAA support back, like the Maddens, the FIFAs, the Call of Duties, whatever. Just, you guys know AAA games, the big name games out there that everybody buys. They need to get that back as well, and then they'll have the first party back. That they would sell in like bunch. They would just sell a bunch at a time, because people would be like, well, I can get Mario 64. I can get Super Mario Bros. On here, Super Smash Brothers, Pokemon, possibly. You never know, Pokemon could. As well, I can get the Call of Duties, the Maddens, the FIFAs, and it looks just as good, if not better, than the next PS4 and Xbox One. We'll have to wait and see. I think they should go that route. If they don't, I don't know if I'm going to even jump on this bandwagon and buy it. But we'll have to wait and see, like I said, and I'm really looking forward to this generation of gaming. I mean, it looks pretty exciting. So yeah, I want to hear your guys' opinions down in the comments. Make sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one.